Hey, how you doing, guys? It's Ilya here. I do coding stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up to support it. And this is called random pick with weight. Given an array W of positive integers where the value at I describes the weight of index I, 0 based, write a function pick index which randomly picks an index in proportion to its weight. For example, given an input list of values W is equal to 2, 8, when we pick up a number out of it, the chance is that 8 times out of 10 we should pick the number 1 as the answer, since the second element of the array is equal to 8. For example, we got solution pick index right here 1, we return null 0 because it returns 0 since there is only one single element on the array. The only option is to return the first element. Right here we can return multiple answers. You can check this out as well, and this right here we can see that next values are greater than or equal to the value at the position of I, and we can solve this problem using binary search because we need to find out the closest value to that random value, right, into that array of W. Binary search means that there are two pointers, left and right, and at each iteration we calculate the midpoint, and then we compare the value what we're gonna find to that midpoint, the value at the midpoint. And in the case when the value at the midpoint is equal to the value we're gonna find, then we return automatically the midpoint. In the case when the value at the midpoint is less than the value we're gonna find, then we set up the new value to that the left pointer. We say the left pointer is equal to the midpoint plus 1, so we go right, or we can go left in the case when the value at the midpoint is greater than the value we're gonna find, right? So we just go left and we say the right pointer is greater than, the right pointer is equal to the midpoint minus 1. We go left, and there is the class, it's called random, and we'll be using that class in order to randomly picks an index, right, in proportion to its weight. So we will be using next int method. So right here we say private random, we create random, and we say private int temp array. Right here we initialize random. We say this random is equal to new random, and we create a for loop. Int I is equal to 1, I is less than W dot length I plus plus. And what we're gonna do is that we just need to modify this W array such that the array is accumulated. What I mean is that we say W at the position of I is equal to W at the position of I minus 1, and we say plus, and also this temp is equal to W. So right here, suppose we got an array 1, 2, 3. We will modify this array. We will have after that for loop. We got 1, then we got 3 and 6, because 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 and 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, right? And we do a shallow copy. That means that right here we construct a temp array containing all the elements from that W. That means that if we modify the value into that W or just temp, then we also modify the value in one of that arrays also, right? And we create int length is equal to we could say w.length, we could say temp.length, ain't no difference, right? And int the left pointer is equal to 0, and the right pointer is equal to length minus 1, and the value we're gonna find is equal to random dot next integer temp at the position of length minus 1, and right here we say plus 1. We need to handle this case. That's important. Then we do like regular binary search. The only difference, we say the left pointer is less than the right pointer, and we say int midpoint is equal to the left pointer plus the right point, no, the left pointer plus the right pointer minus the left one divided by 2, in order to prevent an integer overflow. And in the case when the value at the midpoint right here is equal to a, we return automatically the midpoint. Then otherwise, in the case when the value at the midpoint is less than the value you're gonna find, then we go right. We say the left pointer is equal to midpoint plus 1, and otherwise, in the case when the value at the midpoint is greater than the value we're gonna find, then we say the right pointer is equal to the midpoint, and finally we return the left pointer. That's it. That's the whole problem. So we use random, we create temp array containing all the elements from that W, right? and we create these right here values are in ascending order. um, you can you can you can notice that from that constraints, right? And right here we create two pointers, left and right. The value what we're gonna find, and we say +1 because that means exclusively, right? So we just say +1 inclusively, and while the left pointer is left than the right pointer, we calculate the midpoint and we just return midpoint, or just we go on doing that, binary search. We go right or just we go left. Finally, we return the left pointer. That's it. Let's run this code. Compile error, random. Okay, random. Yeah, again, one typo. I think that's alright. Let's submit. There we go, success. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Follow me on social medias. I do all LeetCode problems. Again, leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. And see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.